Like that. Now look what you did. Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds episode 9, where we're considering our options. We have Doc Mabel, the last bandit we need to get a finger from, to the north. We have the power plant here, which I do believe we're going to wait to interact with until we can talk to Thompson. But I think we're going to use this opportunity to try out our levels on our better weapons to take care of these primals so we don't have to avoid them on the way back. So let's go ahead and put some shots on this primal behemoth. Aha, there we go. Uh-huh.
Everyone all right?
Well, I must say, that was easier than I thought it would be. So obviously leveling up that long gun has done us quite a good bit of extra damage. And then, of course, we don't have to be as afraid. Now, the pit is still probably way more than we would want.
Wow, great work!
Uh-huh. Great work indeed. I'll take these for units. I guess I keep calling them units, but I don't believe that's what they're called. Alright, so let's see what we have over here. What is this place all about? Scrap Mechanical, Abandoned Spacer's Choice Settlement. Let's get a little bit of distance here and see if we can't make life easy for us by picking these Marauders off one by one. And we'll just see what's back here.
Real slick.
Real slick indeed.
All together. You got him! Got him!
Mm-hmm. Oh, you gotta be faster than that. Well, what did you expect was gonna happen when you come up on me like that? I don't, Oh, Parvati.
I'll fix you right up!
There you go. Give him the 1-2. Yes. Can we interact with this? Nope.
Fix that armor!
Oh. Let's heal Parvati, maybe? Okay. Well, that was difficult, for sure. Okay, so that was sort of like the little boss here. I get that. We took care of most of the business from a distance. I got an oddly gratifying feeling from listening to that Marauder scream as they burn into a pile of ash. I don't know what that's supposed to mean about me, but... So, bits. We're going to train ourselves. The monetary unit of this universe is called bits, and we're not going to call them units anymore at all. Yeah. I'm sure I won't live to regret saying that, but sealed, huh? Sealed, you say? Okay, perhaps we're here ahead of time and we need to come back at some point. I think first what we'll do is we'll sell all of our junk. And what did that put for our encumbrance? It helped a little bit, but not a ton. It's Spacer's choice. Well, that mechanical did not have any problem weathering our assault rifle. None at all. And what is this place even? Some abandoned outposts. But why is this place turned to crud? It can't just be the Marauders. In fact, I wonder if the deserters are the reason this place fell into disarray. It's obvious the salt tuna is what's making everybody sick. If going and eating real food heals them, then it's not a matter of medicine. So maybe if Thompson knew this, they would change their stance? Could be wishful thinking. What is this thing, though? This is quite a large craft that's crashed over here. All these cargo containers. And the building I want to go into is quote-unquote sealed. Obviously, it's not going to do anything. Okay. So let's go over here and find Doc Mabel, grab their finger, and then assess what's next on our list. Oh, wow, they're pretty close by. Yep. I enjoy that so much. Oh. I'm just a scientist with a penchant for long hunting rifles and time dilation. That's all. Nothing to see here. So that was the lookout. I won't be alerting anyone to our presence here. We could follow the river upstream. Look at all these fast travel locations we have marked here. This doesn't even look like anything on the map. Marauder Thug has been killed. Hold the phone. Huh. Something else killed these Marauders. What have we got here? We've got patch low pressure, lockpick +5. Ooh, I like that. Let's do that, sure. Intimidate +3. I don't really like stealth skills +5. Standard troop armor, riot control armor, standard troop helmet. So the standard troop armor is medium. The standard troop helmet is light. That's interesting. Okay, so we've got lockpick and tech skills up. I'll accept those terms now.
Get ready.
Get him, Pavardi. That's right.
That's gotta hurt. Nice one.
Boom. Sorry, Doc Mabel.
That's the last of them.
That is the last of them. Well done. Well done indeed. We got what looked like a pretty neat melee weapon. Let's see what it is. It's, yeah, blade on a stick, spacer's choice, two-handed melee, bleed. Meh. I mean, how can that beat this plasma cutter from Armored Ballistics? That thing is wicked nice for a melee weapon, but we don't even really use melee weapons, so... One times barrel. Well, we're cleaning up these mean streets, so to speak. So maybe things will be easier. Oh, are we encumbered? Oh, we so are encumbered here. Let us repair this. Yes, with 18 weapon parts. And then let us make some more weapon parts, please. These Spacer's Choice pistols are worth hardly any bits at all. I said bits. I'm winning already. Okay, we're going to add some of these valuable guns to the junk pile, though. I think we'll break this one down. Junk, junk, junk. That doesn't really get it out of our inventory, though, does it? We're absolutely going to need to break some of these down for armor parts. We don't have that many armor parts. Oh, what's that put us at? 147? That's not so bad. Oh, look at all of this, though. And this stuff adds up, right? Oh, it does. Well, yeah, we've got... So we can't help but use the Adreno with it. Can I just straight up use one of these apples? We're going to have to be more liberal with our consumable use. Or just stop picking them up. Or decide to start selling them. Otherwise our inventory is going to get out of control. A shock cannon? What? Hold up. TNL, heavy weapons, stun. The shock cannon uses TNL's proprietary lock and shock technology to make sure you never waste a single watt. Oh, let's bring that over right over there. I feel like we should repair this gun. It's at 50% condition. That way, if we have to fight another machine, I think the shock cannon will handle it. Yes, let's go ahead and repair, and then we'll break down a few more of these. Right? Like, we'll break down this one. Whatever the cheap ones are. One weapon part. That shotgun's about destroyed anyways. Oh, that wasn't our only shotgun, was it? Oh, I chose poorly. Oh, well. Let's save some of those. We'll get some more bits. All right. Wow, that's a lot of light ammunition. We don't really have anything that uses light ammunition now, do we, though? No, we still do have this machine gun. Let's leave it as is for now. Okay, and now that we have cleaned out this cave, I think it only appropriate that we see where the end of this river goes. Let's see if there's anything up here. I was sort of hoping that we would find the Engineering Manual 3. But that was not a thing. Oop, nope, we've got landmines over here. I don't like that. Now look what you did. Gave me a concussion and everything. Oh. Let us, I'm thinking, continue to tinker with this hunting rifle. 620 bits. Oh. No, maybe not. Well, let's see what other mods we have now. We've got the Mag 2 Power, Plasma Weapon type, damage type. Ooh. N-Ray, Shock. Or just an extended magazine size. I don't really need that, though. Okay, so there's no point in doing all of that. But let's talk to our friend here, Thomas Kemp.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Actually, yes. Today's your lucky day, Thomas. I've got one of those data pads you wanted.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Part 1, found it in the community center.
Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
I'd like to
What's
ask
on
you
your mind?
something. No, never mind. You've already told me you have no idea where the third one is, so we'll just have to wait. Let's swing over here. Let's visit Stefan and sell a lot of our stuff.
Zoe says she fought her way out of a Marauder camp with her own bare hands.
Yeah,
Fresh off the limb.
I bet
And
that's
that
what
includes
Zoe's
Candy's
saying. Yeah, okay. I'd like to sell, please, all my junk. And then also, let's go ahead and... let's sell 20 of these. Look at that. We don't need all that weight. Do we need all these bullets? Seems goofy to sell the bullets. Do I want to mod my armor? I mean, I'm getting some of these things, but let's just see what our inventory is at. Oh, we're only 99 out of 160 now. Let's press on. So we've got all of the fingers to turn in, the medicine, the 3 volumes. A young spacer's guide to mechanical engineering into the cannery and left it in an unused office. Well, let's see what that's all about. But before I do, I have an idea. Titus Androidicus. I would like to put our newfound skills to the test by seeing if we can push through to this abandoned wreck over here. Let's go ahead and save, because I don't know when our last autosave was. And we'll just see if we can take this group now, which I believe we can.
There we go. You got him.
You're darn right I've got him.
That's smart.
Ha 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 ha. Very nice. Very nice. So we are getting stronger. Yes, we are. Let's look at our skills here. I'm thinking ranged skills, probably where I want to go with that. Long gun critical damage, 50%. Yes, I like that. And then what? 3 more points available. We already got the first tier of leadership. Maybe 1, 2, and 3. We'll just keep it rolling like that. I accept these terms. Perks? Bonus experience from companion kills. I plan on doing a lot of the killing. Damage when alone in a party. Take better care of your weapons. Companion crit chance. Tilation charge. Base health. Yeah, we're going to go with toughness. Right? I mean, I don't know. We're not really playing the type that... Do I have to spend it right away? No, I probably should. How about lower durability loss? Every even level with every 5 unlocked perks. So we're going to get 5 from this one. They're not slow, you're just fast. I think we'll go with a few good ones. I feel like 50% base health is pretty intense. But I mean, we're kind of using range to kill people and staying fast on our feet to dodge. How about instead... Yeah, I want this high maintenance one. I don't want to repair... I don't want to have to repair my items nearly as often. Okay, here we are. We found the old wreckage. So let's see what's back here.
Let him handle this. Look at us.
Oh, so much fun. Yeah. Who needs the extra health when you can just do that? What kind of goodies are you hiding back here? That's the question. Mm-hmm. Pop goes the weasel.
Got this.
Oh, yeah. 60 experience, that seems a little low for it being a behemoth. Perhaps we're just climbing in level now. Extra firearm damage never hurt. It doesn't seem like there's anything really of extremely high value back here. And I was, in a way, hoping for the mechanical guide. Parvati says there's one in the cannery, but I'm almost wondering, because we already found one in the cannery, and I'm like, what are the odds that there's more than one in the cannery? I suppose it's possible. In the unoccupied office. It might be worth modifying our armor as well. I don't want to deal with this goofball. Let's just fast travel back to town at this point. Borstwurst. It's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst. Oh. That's a little extensive. How about junk, and junk, junk. We'll try to sell one of everything and hold on to one of everything. All right. So many people to visit. Well, let's start by knocking these out. First thing is first, let's go see what Ludwig's going to think
Heard something outside the walls today.
if we tell them that...
You think
Let's go see what
corporate's ever gonna
Ludwig is
visit?
going to say if we tell him that we repaired the robot and sent it on its merry way. I don't know, maybe there's a way we can artfully tell them? I mean, we have some dialogue options. The Terror on Monarch. It's Halcyon Helen. Chief of the Savages, featuring real monsters from the doomed world. I'm excited to see all these places. We're just kind of seeing this backwater tuna cannery for now. So I guess it's better than nothing. Ludwig, what say you?
Bring us honor, soldier.
I have? You won't have to worry about that scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will
Okay.
confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts. Cantina,
Okay.
lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You hid your secret weapon in the lavatory?
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Fair enough.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
I'll leave you be. Just go, please. Now, as long as we're at the workbench here, let's look at maybe modifying our armor. We could repair this armor first. Let's see. I accept those terms. Let's just repair everything, please. Now let's look at modifying. Can you not modify helmets? I guess not. Okay, what mods do we have? Body armor and helmet armor ratings against physical damage. I mean, maybe. Melee and defense skill modifications. Dialogue and leadership skills. Tech skills. Carrying capacity. Oh, that's a good one. Interactable highlight range plus 5 meters. Oh, that's a good one too. But this armor doesn't feel very... I mean, I don't know. I'm not really. Whoa. Thank you, Ludwig. If you only knew. I assure you everything is fine over here. Let's sell our junk. There we go. And I think we'll just hold off buying mods until we know what we're looking for. So I guess we'll go behind the lavatory and the cantina and see what they've got. That's right. Slices, dices, cauterizes, plasma cutter. I love it. I love it. First, let's see the Vicar Max about this book.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Actually, yes, lots of progress. I've got your book right here.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French.
Whoa.
It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
What? You didn't want to keep that book, keep others from reading it. You just wanted it for yourself.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
You just need someone that speaks French. Speaking of... no. Why do you think this book held the secrets you were looking for?
Baconu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
What's a philosophist? I have a pretty good idea, but tell me about it.
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Baconu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
At least, Vicar searching for a banned book sets a bad example,
The story
doesn't
of
it?
my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Baconu journal. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
You know what? Nobody is an island. This could be a beneficial arrangement. I wouldn't mind a ship hand, and you need a ride out of town.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
So you're just gonna leave this... You're just gonna leave this place without a vicar? Is this all part of your vicar training? Hacking? I mean, come on.
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my penitentiary term. Left many an opponent bleeding in the prison yard.
Ooh. Are you even a vicar? Because you aren't sounding very vicarly right now.
Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
Sounds good. Let's go.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery. and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Yeah, we're still working on that, so don't rush me. Alright, let's go behind the lavatory in the cantina. Hopefully it's not going to be difficult to find.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Nope. What the heck is it? What? A curious bundle discovered near a latrine. A note reads, if found, please return to Ludwig Miller at the landing pad.
Another day at the Cannery.
Don't go knocking your work. At least we've got work.
Okay, well, the quickest way to get to Ludwig is going to be over here past the mission. Let's go back and talk to Ludwig and see what this weapon is all about. Mantis Swarm. I haven't had to deal with one of those yet.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Bring us honor, soldier. I will. I found that package you mentioned.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law.
Ooh.
You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Sounds like fun.
Fun. This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty.
Oh, pardon me.
Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
Don't worry about that. I've already got a passcode from Reed.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security.
Nice.
I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
What are you planning?
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
Edgewater is in the middle of nowhere. You don't have a contact.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. Didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you.
How am I supposed to get one of these logic modules
There's the
exactly?
rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're going to have to find an intact model somehow.
Parvati, is a logic module something you could help with?
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. You keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
Oh my gosh. Seems simple enough. Let's be on our way.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Thanks, Ludwig. I'll let you be. Okay, well, we've still got some quests to turn in here in Edgewater, and then, of course, we need to talk to Thompson about letting Adelaide's Sundial and see what that's all about. And plus, we have medicine to return, bounties to collect, but all of that's going to have to be in the next episode. Until then, take care.